Have you ever felt comfort wrap around you like a velvet noose, soft and warm, yet quietly suffocating the life from your soul? It slips in unnoticed, a thief dressed in ease, promising safety while stealing your hunger, your fire, your will to grow you wake to the same four walls, the same ceiling staring back, the same dull ache pressing against your chest, an ache you push down, ignore, and pretend isn't there. You tell yourself this is peace, this is stability, but deep down, a part of you is shrinking, dimming, like a candle trapped under glass. Its flame flickering, gasping for air. Comfort doesn't announce itself with noise or violence. It creeps in silently, wrapping you in routine until it becomes a cage. The days blur, each one a repeat of the last, and before you know it, you're living a life that feels like a slow surrender. This is the quiet danger of comfort, and it's time to break free. On WisdomWavesAura, my YouTube channel, we explore how to shatter these chains and reclaim the raw, unshakable spirit within you. The world feeds you comfort disguised as freedom. Every notification, every instant download, every effortless scroll numbs the pain, fills the silence, and keeps you from facing the sharp edges of yourself, your fears, your regrets, your longing for something more. You avoid discomfort because it stings, because it forces you to confront the void you've been running from. But that void is where growth lives. It's where you find the fire to become more than what you are. Comfort, on the other hand, is a slow poison. It lulls you into believing you're safe, but safety without growth is stagnation. You scroll through lives glowing with purpose, passion, and risk. And envy blooms not because you're weak, but because your soul knows you're meant for more. You're meant to burn brightly, not fade in the muted gray of a life half. WisdomWavesAura dives into this truth, offering insights to help you awaken your inner strength and step boldly into the unknown. The great minds of the past understood this well. Marcus Aurelius, emperor and philosopher, carried the weight of an empire, yet wrote in his journal, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." He didn't seek comfort. He sought challenge, the burning forge of adversity that tempers the soul. Comfort offers a false peace, a lie that whispers you're fine as you are, but you're not. You feel it's that restless storm beneath the surface, the part of you that's starving for meaning, for purpose, for something real. The ego tricks you into thinking settling is a victory, that avoiding risk is strength. It's not, it's fear, dressed up as wisdom, convincing you to stay put, to shrink, to fit the mold of a life you never chose. On WisdomWavesAura, we challenge this lie, sharing strategies to break free from fear and ignite your potential. Discipline feels like a distant dream, something for the strong, the unstoppable. But discipline isn't punishment, it's love. It's the quiet voice that says you deserve more than this slow decay. It's the choice to stand when every part of you wants to stay seated in ease. The paradox is stark. In the comfort you chase, you lose the strength that makes life worth living. In the silence you embrace, you lose your voice. In the solitude you hide within, you lose connection not just to others, but to yourself. Epictetus, once a slave, taught that true freedom begins inside. It's mastery over your mind, your reactions, your choices. But mastery requires friction, fire, the sting of resistance. It demands you step out of comfort's lull and into the wild unknown of growth. WisdomWavesAura explores this path, offering practical steps to cultivate discipline and reclaim your inner freedom. You weren't meant to drift through life untouched by hardship. Your soul needs scars to prove it's alive. Your mind needs battle to sharpen. Your heart needs storms to feel deeply. Without these, you wither not because the world is cruel, but because you've chosen safety over becoming. Think of the artist painting to escape the quiet numbness, or the person frozen by fear, waiting for life's permission to break free. Their comfort is a mask, a thin shield hiding the restless storm beneath. That storm is necessary. It's a call to awaken, to reclaim your wildness, your hunger, your purpose. Zeno, the founder of Stoicism, walked through the chaos of the marketplace, yet found peace in acceptance, not resignation. But a clear-eyed knowing that your strength lies in how you face life's pain, not in avoiding it. On WisdomWavesAura, we dive into these ancient teachings, showing how they apply to modern life, helping you find peace in the chaos. Attachment to comfort is attachment to a slow death. It's the enemy dressed as a sanctuary, whispering lies. Stay here. Don't risk more than you have. But safety is a lie if it costs your becoming. So what does it mean to face this? It means sitting with solitude, without distraction, feeling the raw edges of silence, allowing yourself to be seen by yourself. It means confronting envy not as weakness, but as a signpost pointing toward what your soul truly hungers for. It means tearing away the soft veil to see where you've dimmed your fire. The path is lonely, dark, but it's yours, carved from your pain, your scars, your courage. Seneca, writing from exile, said, "Difficulties strengthen the mind as labor does the body." Your true self is forged in hardship, not ease. WisdomWavesAura shares stories of those who've walked this path, offering inspiration to help you take your first steps. The question burns. Will you choose the slow death of comfort or the fire of becoming? Comfort is no peace. It's a quiet surrender of the spirit. Surrender is death disguised as rest. There's no shame in fear, but there's shame in letting it write your story. You were born for more than comfort. You were born to burn, to live raw and unshakable. Aristotle said, "The soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts." What color will yours be? Let the weight of comfort settle for a moment. Feel the stillness, the ease you cling to. It's not peace, it's a warning disguised as calm. True growth lives outside comfort's walls, in the fire of challenge, in the places you're afraid to step, so choose the burn. Choose the struggle. Choose to become more than you are now. WisdomWavesAura is here to guide you, offering wisdom to fuel your journey. The world is loud, pulling you toward distraction, toward ease, but the real battle is within. Every day you choose, stay small or rise. Comfort keeps you small, predictable, safe, but safe is not alive. Alive is messy, raw, full of risk and reward. It's the courage to face the unknown, to fail and try again, to feel the sting of growth. The Stoics didn't shy from this. They leaned into life's friction, knowing it shaped them into something stronger. You can too. Start small, sit with your thoughts for 5 minutes. No phone, no noise. Feel the discomfort. Let it teach you, then act. Take one step outside your routine. Write the story you've been scared to tell. Start the project you've delayed. WisdomWavesAura offers practical tools to build this courage, from Stoic exercises to modern mindfulness techniques, helping you turn fear into fuel. Envy, that sharp pang when you see others living boldly, isn't your enemy. It's a map. It shows you what you're missing, what you crave. Don't bury it, choose it. Let it guide you toward the life you're meant to live. Comfort will tell you to scroll past, to numb the feeling, but don't listen. Listen to the storm inside, the one that says you're more than this. You're not just a bystander in your own life. You're the author, the warrior, the one who decides what comes next. The ego will fight this, whispering that you're fine, that change is too hard, too risky, but the ego lies. It's scared of what you could become if you let go of comforts. Grip WisdomWavesAura breaks down these mental barriers, offering insights to silence the ego and amplify your true voice. Discipline is your ally, but it's not about perfection. It's about showing up, even when it's hard, even when you're tired, even when comfort feels so much easier. It's the quiet love that says you're worth the effort. It's the choice to move forward, one small step at a time, toward a life that feels alive. The Stoics practiced this daily, reflecting on their actions, their thoughts, their purpose. You can too. Start with a morning routine that sets your intention right. One goal. Take one action, no matter how small. Build momentum. Let each step remind you that you're not stuck. You're not defined by your cage. WisdomWavesAura shares these practices, blending ancient wisdom with modern strategies to help you build discipline that lasts. The fire of becoming isn't easy. It burns. It demands you face your fears, your failures, your doubts. But it's in that fire that you find yourself. Not the version of you that's comfortable, but the version that's alive, raw, unshakable. The world will keep offering comfort, keep tempting you with ease, but you have a choice. You can stay in the cage, or you can break free. You can let fear write your story, or you can pick up the pen. The soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts. So choose thoughts that blaze with courage, with purpose, with life. WisdomWavesAura is your guide, your spark, your call to action. Step into the fire. Burn brightly. Become who you are meant to be.